was wondering if you wouldn't mind transporting something for me. No questions asked.
Why not?
From the maker of The Professional and La Femme Nikita.
Once we make a deal, the terms of that deal cannot be changed or renegotiated.
Frank Martin is the best in the business.
75,000. Half now, half on delivery.
He never made a mistake until today.
What kind of deal am I in?
Deep trouble.
You know what to do. Quiet.
Come on, go, go, go!
Why'd you try to kill me?
You broke the rules. You opened the package.
This fall, rules are made to be broken. The Transporter.
The Transporter is an action crime thriller movie that was released on October 11th, 2002. This is the second movie with Jason Statham that I've reviewed so far. Let's of course see if it's good. We are going to start, as always, with the story. The story follows a delivery man named Frank Martin, who, while transporting one of his items, notices something strange in the package. He has a rule about not opening the package, but he breaks that rule. He finds that there's a human girl in it. Even though he delivers the package, the people he is delivering to blow up his car. Because of this, he rallies against those people. He also finds that the girl, whose name is Lai, wants Frank to help her with something. He is reluctant at first, but is eventually convinced to help Lai. Believe it or not, this is actually a fucking great story. It is a little bit complicated, but not nearly enough to make you totally fucking confused and not know what is going on. The information is usually conveyed reasonably well. And really, the most you'll get is having to think a little bit more. But what I really like about the story is that Frank is a great character. Despite the fact that he starts out delivering things for criminals, he is overall a good person. Why the fuck is that? Well, for one, he eventually tries helping Lai, who has a very real problem with people close to her being trapped in a container to be shipped, and he is committed to it. This is because Frank actually used to be a soldier. This is what he used to do. But for whatever reason, the people he helped fucked him over. It happened so much that he decided to quit, and that's when he presumably started becoming a delivery man for anyone. But when Lai tells him that she genuinely cares about the good that he did, that gives him motivation to help her. Now, even though Frank's past is not really expanded upon that much, and even the details given by him are quite vague, it somehow told me a lot more about his character. The implications of it alone are fascinating. I also really like some of the conversations between the characters. Many of them have lines that are so damn good. I might even use them whenever an opportunity comes. Two great examples of this are the part when Frank initially refuses to help Lai in finding the bastard that blew up his home and car and made him transport Lai, and the part where when another villain, who happens to be Lai's father, holds Frank at gunpoint. Lai even admits her father was a bastard. There are some good lines between both of them as well. While the story is fairly simple, it does have some depth that is quite unexpected. But still, making someone who is not an action movie fan see this is like taking a vegetarian to a steakhouse. But who knows? It might surprise you. I personally enjoyed the story, and I mean it. The action scenes are fucking awesome. There are a ton of fight scenes, with lots of punching and kicking. But there's also almost as much gunplay, although not all of it is cathartic. And there are multiple explosions, which is always a nice addition. And even though there is a lot going on and it happens really fast, they're edited very well. The editing is done very intricately, which makes for a damn good style. Speaking of which, the production values are pretty good, although it does have kind of a 2000s tint to it. Not that that's a bad thing. The cinematography and sound are fairly good and up to the standards of the time. The music is pretty cool. While there are some orchestral parts, there's also some instrumental rap music thrown in, as well as ones with vocals. And the end credit song has some good musical elements as well. Overall, The Transporter is a great movie, with a good story, awesome action scenes, and production values reflective of a much edgier time. I could see critics not enjoying it, but I can't be the only critic who thought it was a good story, and was just a fun movie to watch. I recommend at least watching it so you can form your own opinion. But all I know is that I love this movie. I gave The Transporter 5 out of 5 stars with the title of Epic. Anyway, I'm Spike Robot. Thank you all for watching, and take it easy.